and now I will be talking about baseline. Each individual pedometer was tested before taking real baseline data. So each member noted how many steps were on the pedometer. They took 50 steps and then checked the pedometer again to see if the 50 additional steps were recorded on the pedometer. Error was calculated by subtracting the estimated value and the exact value, then dividing it by the exact value. Multiplying by 100 gave us the percent error, and that percent error was taken off from the total steps. Each group member wore a pedometer for a week to get that baseline data. Pedometers were not worn while sleeping and showering. Group members stuck to normal routines or activities during the baseline period and did not check on the status of their step counts. Any notifications that revealed such progress towards step counts was taken off to keep the participants blind to their data. On Friday, group members recorded the data of their steps taken on Monday through Thursday. Now talking about the intervention, we had a group total condition, and the researcher developed the cumulative goal by calculating the mean for the steps of each group member per day and then multiplied it by 4 days. And then we added that to 1,500 times 4 days, and that gave us the step goal, the cumulative step goal. Each day, the researcher took data on the number of steps and recorded the group's progress on a chart based on the photos of the step counts that the group sent to the researcher. The chart consisted of a stick figure on a ladder. So the further progress the group made, then the further along the researcher moved the stick figure up the ladder to show that we were increasing. The researcher also wrote the total number of steps on the chart. The chart was accessible to all group members to view. If the group reached the cumulative goal by Thursday, the researcher would tell the group the reinforcement will be provided to all group members. Within the intervention, we also had an individual group goal condition, and the researcher developed individual goals for members by adding 1,500 steps per day to their daily average step count recorded during 4 days of the previous baseline. The 1,500 steps were added to provide an average for step counts. Each group member recorded their steps using a pedometer starting 8 a.m. Monday to 8 a.m. the following day. Each member recorded steps in their individual Excel sheets, which that was eventually changed to the researcher doing it on her own so that we could not see it. Group members continued to record their steps using pedometers from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. Tuesday, 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. Wednesday, and 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. Thursday. Group members did not record steps during sleep, showers, and times outside of 8 a.m. through 8 a.m. Monday through Thursday. On Wednesday, and Fridays, members took photos of pedometers for 8 a.m. for the researcher to take the data. During the intervention, we also had our reinforcement. And so to get what we wanted on our reinforcement, we took a poll as a group. Reinforcement for individual goals exclusively included verbal or social praise. Daily feedback to each member was provided by the researcher. If a group member reached their individual daily goal, she received praise and encouraging texts from the researcher, such as "awesome job" by 8 a.m. the following day. If a group member did not reach her goal, she received neutral texts such as "keep trying," keep it up, or "keep trying and try again tomorrow" by 8 a.m. the following day. On Fridays, if 80%, which would be 4 out of 5 of the group members, met their individual goals on each of the 4 days, Monday through Thursday, the entire group received a reinforcer. Our replication reinforcer needed to be modified Due to the original study choosing extra recess time as their reinforcer, we actually chose getting Starbucks. So each group members had to refrain from visiting Starbucks throughout the week unless their goals have been met. And lastly, in the intervention, we had a feedback thinning schedule. And after 2 weeks of intervention, feedback was thinned. For the following week, members received a new one-day individual goal by taking the original individual goal and multiplying it by 2, and self-recording took place twice a week on Wednesdays and Fridays instead of on Monday through Thursday. During the last week of the study, members were given a weekly 4-day goal that was calculated by taking the original individual goal and multiplying it by 4. During this period, data was collected on Fridays and reinforcements stayed the same.